Letoya was so hurt and angry that she had gotten a lawyer to help her file for divorce and also press charges against her partner, the source claimed. Letoya Makhene slams reports she was beaten up by her wife. The homewrecker actress Letoya Makhene, Pulumo responded to reports that she was beaten up by her wife Pulumo Makhene. Just in case you don't know the homewrecker it's like a movie, short movie sort of, on, is it a series, that thing? I forgot. I think it's on Netflix, guys. And guys, that thing was not nice at all. It was boring. But anyway, let's just head straight into the story. I just wanted to explain what homewrecker is, because someone maybe was going to think that maybe Letoya is a homewrecker. Yeah, guys, actress, singer, and sangoma Letoya Makhene Pulumo has slammed reports she was physically assaulted by her wife Pulumo Makhene. This comes after an article by Sunday World on Sunday, 6 August, alleging that the incident took place last month and resulted in the former generation's, the legacy actress, being escorted by the police, by two police vans rather, when she left Lebohang's family home in Mahlakeng. The publication reported that Letoya, who stars in the Netflix original film Homewrecker, sustained black eyes and a punctured lung. The source claimed that Letoya was so hurt and angry that she had gotten a lawyer to help her file for divorce and also press charges against her partner. However, she reportedly later changed her mind and went back to her. Following the alleged assault, Lebohang reportedly threatened to resign from all of Letoya's companies and said she would no longer organize the singer's upcoming concert. However, the couple has denied the rumors, despite a police officer reportedly confirming that they were called in to escort Letoya. Did you hear that, guys? The policeman actually confirmed this, but the couple is actually denying. According to Letoya, she and Lebohang are happily married and no assault took place. I have initiates here at my home, so my home is very sacred and peaceful. We respect ancestors. If I backtrack to the date, I have sisters who look exactly like me. It could have been my sister Honzi. Wow. In a lengthy Instagram post on Sunday, Letoya further slammed the reports. She said, "Frankly, I'm getting tired of journalists from Sunday World calling me and my wife about one thing and then writing stories that have absolutely nothing to do with what they even called out about." How is that ethical? You don't even stop to think how your techie write-ups will affect our families, our work, and our brands. What happened to investigating a story? So basically, I can make up a lie about someone whose life I want to destroy, and some journalists will happily write about it just because it's possibly going to sell papers that we have to admit no one is interested in buying anymore, she wrote in part. I've found a deep sense of peace in my life, and I'll be damned if I allow the devil or any human being to take it away from me. In the past month, I was in 2 movies, one that made top 1 in SA and top 5 in US movies. I'm currently working on an international project. I'm an advisor in an upcoming series. I'm currently shooting in a telenovela, and all while I'm preparing for my upcoming concert and racing initiates. With all this, I've been approached by film companies for 2 series and a soap. My house of HOK blanket range is doing very well. The LM Foundation has donated 300 blankets in the past 2 months. I had soup kitchens and food parcels, drives, and all this was done by my wife and I. Instead of being celebrated and getting good publicity for all this, Women's Month is the time that someone chooses to try bring down and drag 2 women who are hardworking, driven, and self-motivated. Only you won't win this one. Thank you so much for this. My wife and I now wonder how we'll explain this to 57 women who actually gone through this kind of abuse and who have assisted in getting into safe spaces and getting their lives back together. How will we continue to give back to society from our own pockets while working with other high-profile brands? I am gonna leave this here and carry on with my chicken curry while I wait for my guests to arrive. Have yourself a blessed Sunday. I know we will too, Tokozani. We hear you, Letoya, we hear you. In all this whole shindig, guys, my concern just germinated from where she said, what will we say to the 57 women? And I asked myself, why are you bothered by those women, Letoya, if at all you guys are just fine? Why are you bothered? Are you denying all this whole thing? Because you are trying to protect your brand, because you are trying to protect your image out there for all those women, the 57 women. What is it really, Letoya, before it's too late? Is it really true you are going through this? Because there's not the first time, guys. Usually they say where there is smoke, there is fire. I wish her the best, honestly. I wish her the best, nothing but the best. But sometimes I know that those people that really don't want to get to a point whereby they tell themselves that, you know what, this and this is happening. They just talk, kind of like go around circles, try and hide the reality. And right now, even her partner, Lebogang, what she said that otherwise she'll pull out of everything. Why is she even saying that? It's like she uses this line to get to Letoya. It's like, you know, when I tell a child that if you don't behave, I'll take that sweet. I feel like I see those vibes right there just after Lebogang's comment. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I really wish them nothing but the best, you know, guys. And, you know, a lot of people were asking, since it's 2 women, is it still GBV? And then someone said, no, when it's like that, it's just violence. Tibu ZA said she's so unlucky, didn't she divorced because of domestic abuse in her previous marriage? And then GP said, so Lebu is a wife beater also. Didn't Letoya's father say he was happy because she's marrying a woman because men are trash, they're gonna abuse his daughter? So it's a very interesting one anyway, that ZGP, because, you know, this Lebogang for me is just a guy. Guys, honestly, I see him her doing that. This is where it's reported that after Lebogang was actually thrown into the police vehicle and a criminal case was opened against her, that's when she said to this woman that, I'm going to resign from all of your companies, pull out of your music concert organizing in Pretoria. I don't know if Letoya doesn't have anyone to actually back her up in these cases. Because when it's like this now, this woman will always use pulling out so that she can stay. Because maybe she knows and she understands that Letoya really loves her so bad. And I'm like, Letoya, it's time that you should think for yourself, woman. It's time that you should think for yourself, because the next thing we'll hear a different story, guys. Because this people, this gays, this lesbians, they fight a lot. They fight a lot. I've seen them everywhere. These people are just like, you know, they're just in their own world. And that world is just something else. Not that I judge them, I don't judge them, but I'm just saying exactly how they are. Because it's said that Letoya had to actually move to go and hide in one of the houses for their associates in Springs in the East Rand. So guys, it's not nice at all, because if it goes that far whereby someone actually, because they're saying that she actually sustained injuries, and her lung was actually punctured, guys. You can imagine, I'm even getting like chills right now. I imagine a lung being like punctured like that. And then they're saying she forced her to actually cut her dreadlocks. You know those dreadlocks that we've always known her by, the ones in generations. I just love them. Imagine someone forcing you. Maybe that's why we are seeing a new hairstyle. And then the next thing they're going to be telling us it's for a new movie. I don't have to be having dreadlocks. Guys. And then you ask yourself, Letoya, why would Sandy Well, just out of the whole of South Africa, just decide to just choose you alone and talk about you like this? Guys, usually these people, they confirm most of the time, yeah. I'm not saying all the time, most of the time, like 90% of the time, they come with a story that they show off. And again, they were told by the police guy, guys, how can a policeman decide to lie about Letoya out of the whole of South Africa? Guys, I know, Letoya, this can be embarrassing maybe for people to hear that your just new marriage is going through all this, but you know, sometimes you have to think about your life and your children's lives.